So here is a question involving trigonometry. We have a right angle triangle. We are given the length of one of the sides, AC, 14 centimeters. We want to work out the length AB, which is the longest side, and so the hypotenuse, but we're not giving any angles. We have one angle here, 90 degrees. We've got this ratio here. The size of angle B to the size of angle A is in the ratio 3 to 2. But we don't actually have any angles. Now, what we need to do, we need to find an angle. We have to, otherwise we just can't proceed with this question. Now, we're told the size of angle B is got the value of 3 in terms of a ratio, 3 parts, and the size of angle A is in the ratio of 2 parts. So let's just call this 3x and let's call this 2x. Now I know that these two angles, they've got to add up to 90 degrees because this is a 90 degree right angle triangle and the sum of angles equals 180 degrees. So 3x plus 2x has got to equal 90 degrees. So 5x has got to be 18 degrees. So that means this angle here has got to be 36 degrees. And this angle here has got to be 54 degrees. I am now in a position where I can work out the length of AB. And there are two ways I can do it. Obviously, I've got to use SOHCAHTOA, and we'll do it using two ways. SOHCAHTOA. And one thing to remember, we've got to give our answer to 3 sig figs. Right, let's do it by SOHCAHTOA first of all. So we're doing this one first. So sine is equal to, so the sine of the angle is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse, and the hypotenuse is AB. So the opposite, so this is what I'm doing, the sine of 54 degrees has got to equal 14 over AB. And so if I just interchange AB and sine 54, I'll get 14 over sine 54, and when you work that out you'll get a value of 17.3 centimeters to 3 sig figs. So an alternative would be to use CA. So the cosine of the angle is the adjacent over the hypotenuse, which in this case is AB. So the adjacent, that is the length next to the angle. So here I'll be using 14 and 36 because 14 is next to the 36. So it's going to be cos 36 degrees is equal to 14 over AB. Just like before, we can then interchange AB with cos 36. And if you work that out, you will get a value once again of 17.3 centimeters.